tonight with in-depth continuing coverage of today's horrifying circus accident in Providence. It's a stunning story that's making national headlines. Now 7 people remain in the hospital after thousands of families who came to the Dunkin' Donuts Center for the so-called greatest show on earth instead witnessed a chilling mishap. Take a look. This is cell phone video of the actual performance just moments before something went terribly wrong, sending 8 performers crashing to the ground with no safety net. Carrie Koletsky sent us this video through Report It. We have decided not to show the actual fall because of the disturbing nature of the incident. And this is what it looked like on the arena floor moments later. Ambulances and emergency personnel responding to about 15 to 20 victims. Louis Rebello sent us this crystal clear shot of the scene. Lifespan tells us 11 patients went to Rhode Island Hospital. 7 are still there. Now we have in-depth coverage. And WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi are standing by with more on the impact on spectators and ticket holders. But first, let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner with the very latest on the investigation.
Kelly, good evening to you. We want to begin with a patient update. We've been hearing different numbers all day. We've really tried to stay with hospital figures. On that note, hospital officials at Rhode Island Hospital do in fact confirm to us they are caring for 7 tonight. And earlier today, Commissioner Stephen Perry said 1 was in critical condition. But we want to give you a recap now of how the terror unfolded. Multiple cell phones likely trained on the hair hang act. This viewer footage was sent to Eyewitness News, capturing the minutes before the accident. It shows a so-called human chandelier. The curtain drops on suspended performers. Then suddenly the apparatus gives way in a terrifying free fall. Eyewitness News is not airing the plunge or impact due to their graphic nature. Rhode Island Hospital says 11 circus personnel showed up at the ER.
Serious injuries, limbs and back injuries. Hopefully they make a full recovery, but at this point we don't know if that's going to happen.
The nearly 4,000 adults and children watching escaped injury, but not the shock.
They were suspended in the air by 25 to 35 feet, and that came collapsing down.
But who prepped the equipment and what went wrong?
Ringling Brothers Bonham and Bailey Circus actually have their own riggers, even though our local riggers also assist them here in their show. But it's their equipment. I know I've seen it being inspected, but we just don't know. We don't know what failed.
Monday's 7 performance, if it goes on, will look a lot different.
We have grounded any aerial act for tomorrow's show.
Within the next 24 hours, I believe that with the help of OSHA, the state and local officials will have a good idea of what failed.
Now, tomorrow's 10:30 a.m. show is scrubbed. It remains to be seen whether the evening show will take the floor, and if it does, how many will be in attendance. Live outside the Dunkin' Donuts Center tonight with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.
Nearly 4,000 people saw the horror unfold, including many children. First there was confusion, then came realization this was not part of the act. Our in-depth coverage continues now with Eyewitness News reporter Andrew Adamson, who caught up with some of those stunned spectators.
We were at the Dunkin' Donuts Center immediately after this horrific accident happened. I spoke with spectators who say they were shocked and frightened by the events. Stunned circus goers exit the Dunkin' Donuts Center moments after a serious accident during the Ringling Brothers Legend show left folks frightened and confused.
It was unexpected, you know. We thought it was going as planned, and then next thing you know, people got up there and the guy had blood on him.
Eyewitnesses tell us circus performers were involved in a human chandelier when something went wrong.
They were up on a frame. It looks to be about 3, almost 4 stories up there, and the metal frame and the fabric just suddenly dropped quickly, and the frame landed on these girls, and it was just, I knew it wasn't part of the show.
The scary scene left some parents worried about their children's well-being, like East Providence's Valerie and Ricardo Cardoso.
That could potentially ruin them and going to this show forever after witnessing that.
In the newsroom, Andrew Adamson, Eyewitness News.
Well, new tonight, we've received a statement from Ringling Brothers saying in part, quote, there was an accident during the hair hang act. All performers in the act received immediate medical attention and were transported to a local hospital for further care. The 11 a.m. performance was stopped at that time. An investigation has begun into the cause of the accident. Now, earlier, some eyewitnesses had told us the show went on after the accident. Well, tonight, help is being made available for spectators who may be shaken up after witnessing today's accident. We also have the latest information for people who may have tickets to upcoming performances. Our in-depth coverage continues now with WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi in the Update Center.
As we've been reporting, 3,900 adults and children were inside the Dunkin' Donuts Center today when that Circus accident took place. And now officials are urging anyone who feels they need counseling because of what they witnessed to contact a special hotline. It's called the Disaster Distress Hotline, and it's run by the Federal Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. You can call 1-800-985-5990 or text TALK WITH US, all one word, to 66746. And for hearing impaired individuals, you can call 1-800-846-8517. We also have new information tonight on the remaining Ringling Brothers performances that are here at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence. They were scheduled to be here through Monday. Sunday shows were canceled after the accident, and Monday morning show at 10:30 also canceled. But a performance scheduled for Monday evening at 7 is still on, though no aerial acts will take place. If you were scheduled to attend one of the shows that was canceled, they say you can get a refund from wherever you purchased the tickets, or you'll get it immediately and automatically from Ticketmaster if you purchased it there. In the Update Center, I'm Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.
Now, this is not the first time a performer has been hurt during a Ringling Brothers show here in Providence. We dug up a Providence Journal report from 1985 about a South African aerialist who fell 30 feet to the floor at the Providence Civic Center, as it was then known, cracking 3 vertebrae. And the Providence Journal also reported in 1998 that a performer known as the Human Cannonball landed in her net the wrong way at the Civic Center and broke her ankle. And here's more of what we uncovered while looking into the safety record of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Back in 1994, a circus performer was killed during a performance in St. Paul, Minnesota, after the long chiffon scarf she was twirling on 30 feet in the air gave way. While searching the online database of the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, we also found that in 1993, an elephant trainer was crushed to death by an elephant at a holding pen in Williston, Florida. In 2006, Ringling Brothers was fined $1,575 by OSHA for failing to guard floor and wall openings in Toledo, Ohio. And in 2011, the circus reached a settlement with the state of Nevada after being cited with the same violation. Well, whenever breaking news happens, our Eyewitness News viewers act as our first eyes and ears at the scene, thanks to Report It. Ashley Kroinek sent us the shot responders on scene treating the injured performers. She tells us it's the scariest thing that she's ever seen. And Jennifer Babb submitted this photo. She points out that clowns worked to entertain the crowd while responders did a fantastic job tending to the injured. You can see the clowns on the lower left-hand corner of the picture there. Well, whenever you witness breaking news or severe weather, you can send us your photos or videos using the Report It function on WPRI.com, or you can email them to reportit@WPRI.com. Be sure to include your name and where your footage was taken. Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the circus accident. We'll continue to bring you updates in the hours and days ahead, including on Eyewitness News this morning beginning at 4:30 a.m. You can also find extended coverage around the clock on our website, WPRI.com.